Hello, greetings. It's the second part, chat question area. So, all right, here we go. Blessings, much love. Greetings, I am Michael. Much love. The angel. So, whenever you're ready, I'd be happy to assist.
Thank you, Michael.
Yes.
Not Michael Jackson, Michael the angel.
Whatever.
Okay. Okay, Crystal Eve Snow would like to know if you have any messages for her.
Right now, she's going through a test, yes, of self-love. A self-understanding. I believe she can connect with that. She is sharing love, but also that love is not always coming back from what we see. Not always. She is still warning that sometimes she feels like the love she does not deserve it. I believe she can connect to that vibration. But she is warning. This is why some have events in their life to help. Sometimes tragic, not to say that will happen, but this is why certain events happen to help one focus on themselves. Because many are here materialistic, as you can tell. So it brings life into perspective when events happen. So, blessings.
Okay, Crystal Eve also asks if there are any messages from her dog Kakuma, who passed away on March 3rd.
Well, yes, it was, I believe it says she, Kakuma. Well, either way, that was the time to go. Sending you love. Life was wonderful. And during the crossing, it was very positive, as it was already known that that time was coming, of course. But realize even an astral, most likely maybe reconnecting to you one moment. And helping you on your path. So Akuma is still around. One moment. Something about cookies, but I believe they're more like biscuits. Love them very much. So, blessings.
Okay, Danielle Spencer asks if Archangel Raphael has messages for her.
He is there to help her be stronger, help her have focus, help her deal with the male energies that have not always been too honest. Also, her journey, remember, the two of them are usually holding hands in times that are needed, mostly. So yes, their connections go on and on and on, of course, in the past lifetimes.
Okay, second question for Danielle. Does my higher self have any messages for me?
One moment. You are on track. I know sometimes you feel like you are not. You're also connecting to the crystal vibrations of this earth. The crystal energies here, I believe you're very attracted to that vibration, as you have many lifetimes with the crystals and other worlds, crystal worlds, crystal mountains. So that will help you also help in open up your vibration.
Thank you. So next up is Shao. It upsets me to see that there are many queen bees in the workplace, the type of women who treat other women so bad but want to please their male colleagues. I don't understand why our women are like that. Is there something wrong with the female genetic code?
No, they have had lifetimes of great ego. Many of them have lifetimes of male energies. So they realize they can manipulate the male as a female. And so and some have had lifetimes as just a female that just never got along with other females and wish to be dominant over other females. It has to do with incarnation, it has to do with a great amount of ego and wealth. Many of these women have been wealthy in their lifetimes in the past and have had great power. Realize they've also been males during that lifetime. So they're just taking that male vibration and just living it as a female. So they treated females the same way when they were a male. I believe you can connect with that. Blessings.
Okay, Shao also asks if female Syrians, Orions, and Pleiadians, do they have queen bees in their workplace?
Of course. But not like this world. This world is a different animal, but yes, of course. Actually, in other vibrations, they're much worse, actually. They can be. So it just happens as part of the creation process. Here you see much more of it, but in other realities, it can be more vicious, actually. So, blessings.
Okay, Vasco asks, my girlfriend wanted to know if she's a light worker and are there messages from her guides?
Well, of course, it's however you want to call yourself. Connecting to spiritual vibrations, some call them light workers. You call yourself whatever you wish, whatever feels right to you. You can say you're just a soul that works through the heart, however you want to call it. But as for messages, yes, you've been connecting to God a lot recently. More personal than you might realize, as you're not always willing to, it's not easy to remember that. Your connection with God is very strong. And you increase that connection by knowing it consciously will help you open up your abilities also. Blessings.
Okay, second question is actually for Vasco. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, your vibration is changing, also opening up quite well. Also, yes, we've heard this in the past through other channelings, but you can connect to what we see, connect to the Martian vibration here on this earth. Much of it is negative. Much of it has to do with your government right now. Not to say you wish to connect with that, but it is part of the healing energies. Once you connect with that, I believe you will see it is very connected to your government. And when you do a healing among yourself or others, you will see that brainwashing vibration. It's very alien, very Martian. And this is just one of the abilities that you have. But your guides want you to know about that because you come from that. Actually, you come more from Venus than Mars, but you were well aware of the Martian energies. As for having a incarnation, I'm not aware. But either way, you know about them greatly. You have dealt with them, yes. And definitely in this vibration. This will help you awaken your own spirit, your own energies. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Ra. I was taking a nap yesterday afternoon, and in the state between dreaming and being awake, I felt something being inserted into the back of my head. Can you let me know what who these beings were and what they were doing and what was the reason?
I believe it was a Zeta. They're giving you an infusion, but it was actually a Pleiadian infusion. So there was two of them, two male Zetas. They were just assisting it. Your vibration also was a Lyran that was close by also to make sure it went well. So it was nothing to worry about. It was actually something you asked for. I believe mostly in astral. But it also assists you in your vibrational shift. I believe you'll feel portals around you open here and there. Blessings.
Okay, second question is for Ra. Do I have any messages?
Yes, the Egyptian vibrations is very strong with you. As you are connected to many Egyptian kings in the past, most likely this will come back to you when the time is right, come to you as for messages of healing. There's as much healing that needs to be we can't go into all details at this moment, but on your own, you can connect to their vibrations and help heal it, because there is a lot there that needs. Once you do more healing with your Egyptian connections, I believe your abilities will awaken more. Blessings.
Okay, next is Donna Riggs. I'm just trying to make sure which one's her actual question. I would like to know how many souls there are in the universe, and do all beings have souls?
Yes, all beings. There's how many beings are in the trillions, zillions, whatever. There's no number on your planet that can number that. Remember, you have many aspects of your own, and look how many people are on your planet, and they all have several aspects. So just, yes, the universe is very busy, and yes, and everything has a soul. Even your consciousness of your grass, there's energy there, of course, of conscious vibrations. Blessings.
Okay, second question. Any information for me today that would open up information for the immediate future, or say the next 6 months?
Only that creativity will be good for you. Creativity will open up your eyes, doing something that you don't normally do. We'll also see you around water. That would be good for you. Swimming, some kind of swimming, if that feels comfortable for you. It would be good for you, but also creativity, something you have not done before. We'll leave that to you. Blessings.
Okay, next is symmetry. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, you're opening up pathways of your timelines, new directions, new vibrations. One moment. And yes, the same answer from the last one comes to you also. Creativity would be good. Creativity will bring more happiness to you, because that's not always available. Creativity that brings a vibration to you, that brings happiness to you, because it's been very difficult to find that. It will help your frustrations calm down greatly. Blessings.
Okay, second question for symmetry. Lately, I've been trying to tap into my past lives, but with no success. Any tips on how to tap into them?
In your meditation, however you want to view it, your sun is a gateway to the universe and to yourself. You visualize the sun and visualize beings within the sun. Doesn't mean you have to go outside and stand out in the sun. Just visualize the sun wherever, during your work day, school day, whatever it is. Sometimes your eyes closed might help. You might have too many distractions. Or a quiet place, most likely would work the best. But what do you see in that sun? Is it a reptilian? Is it a gray? And then once you get used to that vibration, more will open up. Blessings.
Okay, next is Carol McLaughlin. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, your confidence level has increased greatly. Also see your psychic ability increasing ever so slightly, but you're still getting used to it. See your intuition getting better. Just to exercise your intuition of telepathy also would be good with those that you're close with. Send a message mentally to them, see if they receive it. Doesn't mean they have to be aware that you're doing it. Just a kind gesture will help you open up your abilities. But I do see your intuition is increasing. You're getting more used to that, I see. You might even see wings behind you. Those are your wings. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Carol. Are there any messages for my sister Pamela?
Yes, I see conflict around her at this time. In some ways. But also I see her handling it quite well, as she's seeing through others, meaning she's seeing sometimes there's negativity, but I believe if not now, she will. We'll just see where that is all coming from. Her intuition is shaping up also, but I believe her just knowing, I know it's the same as intuition, but her knowing of those that are causing conflict. I believe she will be also connected to the timelines possible of where all this came from, because a lot of this aggravation from others it comes from previous lifetimes. It's like one lifetime after the other. And I believe also Carol can connect with us in the same way. So technically, this is a message for both of you. Blessings.
Okay, next is Wanda 11. Have I had any lifetimes in South Africa or as an Aboriginal in Australia?
Africa was the strongest vibration you've had lifetimes, but yes, Australia, yes. Of Africa, you've had the most lifetimes. Ancient civilizations have been wiped off Africa. Not even the ruins were taken away. Most of them are actually tribes, but there are still temples there. But yes, her connection there is very strong. Blessings.
Okay, second question. What angel has been working with me lately?
Metatron's been the strongest at this time. I've been around, of course, but Metatron you seem to have a deep connection with. Blessings. If you're speaking, I believe you're muted.
Thank you.
Yes.
My angel's watching over me.
Yes.
Okay. So the first one in the new chat room is from Kina 30400. I would like to know where my higher fear resides and which archangel is the most to attune to clean those fear energies.
Yes, most of it is reptilian and negative zeta. And crab-like features, crab-like creatures. And now I understand it's more of a galactic vibration. That's the strongest. Your human fears are mostly of deep waters, such as your oceans. Raphael is assisting you. This will take many meditations to clear, especially with the oceans. Blessings.
Okay, second question. Same person, Kina. I want to attune myself to gratitude frequency. Which Arcturian being can I call to learn to teach me this feeling and to feel it instantaneously?
Well, the best way is to connect to the Arcturian collective, and one will come to you. I believe there's a blue one around you at this time, like an indigo vibration color of this one's face, of facial features, I should say. But the Arcturian collective will assist you in this manner. Also, the angelic energies can help you, but you are technically, the Arcturians are very angelic, but we're already assisting you, just not aware of it, though. Blessings.
Okay, next is Marianne 9999. Any messages for me?
Moment. Let me clear the area. One moment, I'm clearing the space. Yes, your guide says many changes coming, but not fast. Many shifts, many changes, possibly a job change, but they're not as a possibility. The thought will come to mind. Let's put it that way. But also, they see a change in direction, mostly around your summertime. That's all they can say. As for the job, they can't go into full detail. A job can mean anything. It could be a hobby. It could be anything.
Okay, second question. In meditation, for Marianne, in meditation, I received the message, Lyran light codes, Lyran light codes. Mm-hmm. Then I see a lot of light dots coming directly into my third eye. Mm-hmm. This was done after asking Metatron to send me telepathic information. What did these light codes mean, and what's my connection to the Lyrans?
The light codes are for healing, but also messages within each light code that is mostly a message to you. I cannot fully understand. Those are personal messages. So as for your Lyran connections, you're very much a female leader within the Lyran race. Kind of like your, I would not say Pocahontas, because that was kind of more like your Avatar vibration of your movie, but more of a stronger female force, where the females are dominant over the males, because the males were not trusted anymore. So the female races have become more dominant within the Lyrans, at least. At one time, there are different types, but within the Lyran, it was you're mostly a commander-in-chief, you can say. It's a different name for that, but either way. And you had many lifetimes with that. Many order without, understand your government right now is a mess. If I had more of a female Lyran vibration there, I would not be in that situation. Blessings.
Okay, next is Maggie111. My fear causes me to ground differently. Is the way I ground working well for me?
Yes, you're getting used to it. I believe the vibration will increase as you will get more connected to the center of the earth. Right now, you're still getting used to that vibration. The center of the earth energy walking in within the center of the earth, bringing positive vibrations from the center to you. It's a Mother Earth vibration you're bringing back, basically. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Maggie. How are my chakras? Can you assist me in clearing them all up?
That is mostly up to you. I can assist, yes, but the cleaning up has to do with you. As what is you is like cleaning your own house, what you want to keep and what you want to throw out. But yes, you will have assistance. I will be happy to assist. I'm already assisting. Metatron's been assisting. But yes, it is lifetimes. It is baggage. What is it that you feel like letting go of? Blessings.
Okay, next is Thomas Peterson. I wonder about Patron, the creating website. Is this something which can work for me and other creative souls here on the webinar?
Possibly, but I believe another way will open up, but you might possibly find it's possible. That's all I can say.
Okay, second question for Thomas. Are there any messages for me?
One moment. One moment. Yes, your angels are assisting you as for a financial change. Also a new direction, but realize what you are connected to will expand, basically. As for your channeling abilities, one moment. Also, healing will come through when the time is right. You're still working on that. First things first, you have to put one foot in front of the other. I believe also the healing ability will, in time. You are preparing. Blessings.
Okay, next is Daria. Are there any messages from you to me?
Yes, your astral has been quite busy recently. You've been healing many beings of rough architecture is what they call themselves. Many rock people you've been connecting to that your earth is unaware of. The rock people, yes, your earth would call it crazy, but they can be quite influential in changing vibrations of planets. As you see the rock formations on your world, the rock people do change the vibration of different worlds. And sometimes they put their rocks when they do not belong. I know that might sound strange to humans, but you go there and tell them you cannot do that. Basically what happens there. I believe you can connect with that. Blessings.
Okay, second one from Daria. Any extra messages that could be fun to hear?
But that first message will bring a chuckle. One moment. One moment. Yes, well, I believe your guides, you'll be becoming more understanding of your spirit guides soon. It's not exactly answering your question, but your connection to your guides will increase as you'll more know their names, know what they look like, and know what your connection is, because it's been kind of a mystery for some time to a certain degree. Oh yes, there's a few known, but there's more that is unknown that will be unraveling soon. Even the one that you do know is still unknown. Yes, he's had many female lifetimes, I believe you're aware. And you were bosom buddies in that regard. Blessings.
Okay, next is Vivica. I have recently resigned from my rent contract where I now live. I have a termination period, which is 3 months. Can you see if the landlord plans to take from me the deposit I paid when I moved into the building? And if you can see or advise me how I can prevent them from stealing my money.
I believe many conversations will help you get back your money. They're not going to make it easy, but I believe when you bring in the law or mention of it, I believe they will have no choice. Just by verbiage that you might seek action, I believe that will be enough. A threat, even if it's just a bluff. But that is only a worst case scenario, but I believe you will get your money back. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Viveka. Are there any happy messages for me within the immediate future from anyone?
It does seem like an increase in funds, but also a change in direction will come over during the summertime. The summer is going to change many. One moment. A creative side will open up within you also, but yes, it might not be able to bring in a huge amount, but we do see that opening up doorways, basically, of trying new things, basically. Blessings.
Okay, next is Amy555, and her first question. When I asked to connect to my higher self the other day, I felt a pink color enter my aura, but I didn't know what to do or what to ask after that. Can you ask my higher self if she has a message for me?
Only that you're opening up. Only reason no question came up because you didn't really need one. You're getting used to this vibration. As I believe your higher self will come through to you very clearly when the time is right. Right now you're testing the waters. It's fine. But also your connection to the other side will increase greatly. One moment. It seems like your third eye you're working on at this time to awaken that part of you, which will trigger much of your intuition vibrations. One moment. Yes, your Mother Earth vibration is also quite strong. So you're testing out many things. You might not be fully aware of it all. But believe your higher self will come through when the time is right as for message, though, for a complete connection. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Amy. My partner Heath would like to ask his higher self if he has a message for him about the lottery, relationship, or anything else.
Yes, that's for the lottery. Don't plan on winning, as it's not part of your vibration, but you can always change that. It all depends on what you want. Part of you says yes, part of you says no. It's like, what would happen if I do win? With this all, so it's a juggle right now, and it's up to you to choose where that will go. Because I believe the more higher you go up, the more you see there is kind of a back and forthness there. When you're human, you only see it one way, only one money. But when you connect higher, you see, I'm not sure about that. So, but as for relationships, you will make that work when it is needed. As for, one moment. Yes, your guides aren't saying anything. They basically say you already know the answers, basically. As for that. Blessings.
Okay, next is Moses. Are there any messages from the angels?
Yes, you're clearing out much negativity and also learning much more about yourself. Opening up vortexes around you you might feel a change in the environment around you. Understand, you wish to heal, but also to heal your surroundings also. I believe you feel that vibration. It's like you don't, because the more better you feel, the rest of the world should feel the same. You might not, I believe you can connect with that now. As you just don't wish harm onto anyone, but more of a peaceful world, I believe you can connect with that. And as you feel more peaceful, the rest of the world will feel your vibration, just to let you know.
Okay, second question for Moses. Any messages from my higher self about releasing my past lives?
Take it easy. Sometimes you remove these things too fast to cause a disruption. Because remember, you have relationships with these lifetimes. So removing them too quickly causes a disruption. It's like a gradual let go, and you're doing that right now. Your Anunnaki in gray is what I see that's in the removal process at this time. But it's a slow removal because these are parts of a lot of that got blended into who you are. So clearing this stuff is a slow process.
Okay, next is our member Brian. Does Nebuchadnezzar have any advice for me about my magic practice?
Yes, you are doing well. Continue on. You're opening up your third eye. You're opening up all your chakras. You're healing the earth. As you do this, you're healing yourself. To continue on. Also, the universe is watching you closely as they are admiring your vibrational shift. As many of your alien friends are assisting you ever so slightly. They don't want to get in the way. But they are helping you with thoughts. And even in your dreams, they've been entering your dreams, what it seems. That's it.
Second question for Brian. Can you tell me if my cat, Concuro, is still alive? And if so, why did he run away? Please let him know I love him no matter where he is.
1 moment. I'm doing the best I can get. 1 moment. He's not answering. 1 moment. He doesn't want to be connected to anyone right now. He left for his own reasons. He's not going into detail. I believe he's still alive, but he felt like, from what I'm picking up, he did not feel like he needed him anymore. And he had to go on his own journey, from what I see. So he believes you will understand. Possibly he might come back. But right now, he's on his own journey. And that's nothing against you. It's just, you did not need him anymore. That is all. There's always love. There's always love there. Don't feel it's any different. I believe you can feel that. Blessings.
Okay, next is Angie77. Are there any messages from my guides?
Yes, concentrate on what you want. It is helping you manifest what you are wishing to desire. 1 moment. I do see a lot of furniture around you that you were seeing close to. And realize you've had lifetimes where you've actually sold furniture. I know it sounds like the strangest message on your planet, but I do see that. I believe the Renaissance time periods where you sold your furniture, I believe you created it yourself also. You had designers and things of that sort. Blessings.
Angie also asks, who are my guides at the moment?
Well, at this time, Archangel Raphael is assisting you at this moment. 1 moment. There's a feline named Teresa is assisting you. 1 moment. She's connected to the blue avians, assisting your vibrational shift that you're going through. There's also a male guide from the other side that's named Micah. It's a old flame, I believe. It's assisting you at this time. Blessings.
Okay, next is Christine Slevin. How concerned should we be about CERN and their Awakening project?
Now, understand much of that has been, I would not put any concern into it. It is being watched, being taken care of by your alien friends, also your angelic friends. This Illuminati cabal wishes to control your planet, but they are unsuccessful. In some ways, they get it working, but I would not put much concern about it.
Okay, Christine also asks, are there any messages I need to hear from anyone today?
Right now, you're going through a healing process of getting to know more about yourself. The Archangel energy around you is very strong. Your connection to the other side is very strong. I believe you can feel some of that vibration. As you are here to bring order out of chaos, I believe. In your own way, in your own discoveries. As you are a alien archaeologist in other incarnations, and here you are doing the same. You have seen worlds be destroyed, and you wish not to see this one go through. So some of these memories are coming from other lifetimes, what I see, fears. But I don't believe you have fears, but concerns. Blessings.
Okay. Joellen E. asks, was the new planets that were found made from CERN, or were they here the whole time?
No, they were not. They were here the whole time. They just didn't tell you about it. That's all.
Okay. Joellen would also like to know if there are any messages for her.
Your guide said to continue on your path. You're also awakening much of your timelines as for new directions. One moment. Some of it has to do with materialism, but the right kind of materialism will help your vibration. The right kind. Materialism that will uplift you. Sometimes it's needed to. So you're on this world, you have to make it work for you. It does seem like, from what I see, materialism has a positive vibration. Blessings.
Okay, my name's Stacy, and I'll be
Yes.
the last one tonight.
Yes.
My first question is actually from my boyfriend, Craig, and he would like to know if his higher self has messages for him.
Not to worry about the little things. There are some concerns over money, but not. You will make it work. Also, there's a new direction. As for everyone, that should be the main message for everyone. A new direction, new direction. Realize it seems like you're kind of tired of your old ways of doing things. See a new change coming. Yes, not fast. Around your September, it seems to be. Understand you're making this change over time, but it seems like September would be a grand transition. I believe he has some idea of what I'm speaking of. If not, it will come eventually. What's this?
Okay, and then I have a question. It's just a recent change. We are maybe going to take on a family dog. Our cousins are having issues with their dog for a while, not just since they've had their baby, but he's been really aggressive. His name's Baxter.
Mm-hmm.
And I suggested that we take him, but she's pretty concerned. And I was just wondering what's going on with him.
He's having a mental disorder right now. His mind is not thinking correctly. If he was put down, I wouldn't put too much worry on that because it's probably for the best. Not to say we want that, but his mind has not. You can say it's like it's canine Alzheimer's. His mind is just not what it used to be. So whatever you feel is right, but he is not safer on other animals. It seems either.
Yeah, that's her concern, and we have a cat, so.
Yes, it's not it. It's just the body is breaking down. The mind is going first.
Oh, that's too bad because he's actually pretty young.
Yes, it seems to be his breed, his DNA. It has a lot to do with his DNA. It's just what he brought from family lineage. It's just if he's away from other animals, it seems to be okay, but around other ones, he will cause however you want to. But it doesn't seem it's going to be easy to get along with for the most part. It's going to be difficult for most.
So maybe we'll shy away from that then. I wasn't sure if doing Reiki on him, like having him here and doing Reiki.
You can do that and see where that goes, but it's unlikely you'll have a much change.
Okay, that's good. I don't want him to kill my cat, so. No. All right, thank you so much, Archangel Michael.
Blessings. Much healing to you all. Remember, center your energy to yourself and send it out. Sending energy is great, but having energy, center it first and then send it out. It does help. So you send energy is like you're just throwing your whole self to somebody. Just a tip. Blessings. All right, blessings all.